Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Dubai by Night. Today's episode is going to be very special because it's actually going to be our last episode wrapping up this season. And hopefully we will return for a new season to carry on with the adventures of our 3 vampires in Dubai. Picking back up where we were in the last episode, our 3 kindred kept untangling a web of history and a web of intrigue that only got more messy at each string that they pulled. Eventually, landing them into quite literally the depths of Dubai. And I mean that as in the underground, not where the people live, not an underground parking lot, and certainly not a lower floor of Dubai Mall, but actually on the outskirts, quite far and deep down below, as they chase after the ever elusive and infamous book Shams Al-Maʿārif, or Book of the Gnostic Sun. We pick up after what felt like an eternity of going downwards into the earth where no structure was in place. Only one accompanying them was Bushra, who had known of strange happenings around there and promised to show them if she could tag along, as she was curious about what was there, but knew that it would be dangerous to go along, or at least very foolhardy. As they continued going downwards, narrowly avoiding some minor inconveniences, something strange happened. They woke up, each back in their mortal lives as kind. Each of you explored where you were. Where was your life before you met on life? Dania, you were back with your parents. Mayada, you're also back with your parents. Both of you at a very different point in time and age. Wazan, you were back alone, but not lonely. Your sister and your best friend still around and noticeably checking on you. And this is the moment where we pick up right after this. Mayada, you were able to eat the food that you had missed in the company of your mom and dad, who once again regaled you with the tales of how little they know about what you do for a job. With your dad once again assuming that you're a teacher.
I teach the buildings how to be.
Yes. And your mom, as usual, asking, when do you plan on getting married?
Soon, shall.
Yeah. And your dad yelling at her to stop pressuring you. At one point, they were speaking to each other. And as they argued with a soft smile on their faces, their voices very loud, as if they intended to rip each other apart. But the smile on their face showed that all of it was in good jest. You suddenly feel a very familiar craving. And you hear the heartbeat of your parents.
Oh no.
You can feel your eyes zone in on the vein in their neck that just looks like it is very inviting. At this moment, it is but a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
How do you react to this?
I need to leave. I need to leave the house. So when I first woke up, the sun was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I attempt a sneak at a window close by? Is it still kind of fine?
Yes, you may. You go up to a window that is naturally open, as your parents always loved letting the house air out in the few rare moments of having pleasant weather. Whatever time of year this was in your life, the weather was pleasant. So your best guess is that it's winter. You go up to the window tentatively, and the sun and its warmth hits your skin with no ill effect.
Okay. So what I want to do, just because I don't know what's going on, I want to go into my room, like run up to my room, wear like the long sleeve, get gloves, scarf, glasses, like everything, and go out for a quick trip. And what I want to do is that I want to take my dad's car. I don't know if I have a car by then, but like take someone's car.
Yeah.
And I want to head towards the closest gangrel, like place I know. Like I know, like at least, or back then, which one it was, because like I know they've been around for way longer than I.
They have. So as you grab the keys to, let's say for simplicity, the family car, maybe you share one car or you have two cars, and you go out and you attempt to open the door. You open the door and you walk out, braced to feel sunlight, only to find yourself stepping back into the house.
No. That's not good.
Wasn't. You are currently reflecting in on your home after you had gotten that package of your favorite coffee. And you would get, at this point, what would you have done with your day?
Is it a weekday?
Let's say it is. Let's say it's a weekend, actually, because it's a morning where you had woken up with a feeling of comfort. So we're going to go with a weekend.
Probably just lounge around and make coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the smell of the coffee beans being freshly ground, and just sip on it. Probably skip breakfast.
As you make coffee and enjoy the choice of skipping breakfast for the immediate enjoyment of coffee beans hitting with that caffeine dosage, because even if a kindred is able to consume coffee, it still doesn't hit the same way. And you feel that joy. As you are walking around in your apartment lounging, you come across a mirror. And in that mirror, you start to see your own reflection change and look back at you. But instead, there are fangs that have grown out in the reflection coming and looking at you.
But if I look for them, they're not there, so they're just the reflection.
You cannot feel them there. It is the reflection. However, this reflection, as it speaks to you, it is privy to all of the worst thoughts that you have had, that you have told yourself when you became a kindred. That you are a monster that should not exist.
Let me drink my cup of coffee, guys.
That you are an abomination that preys on the innocent. That even if you've convinced yourself that you are having cold blood taken, you're still a monster in the end. And that you're only one slip away from murdering again and again and again. These thoughts keep going even as you attempt to walk away from the mirror. And while the reflection speaks to you, it doesn't actually speak out loud. You realize it is in your head.
Okay. So basically, this confirms to Azim that this is some kind of trick, and someone is doing mind games, perhaps, and puts the coffee on the closest table and decides to just not enjoy anything, even for... She thought she could. She was under the impression that maybe she could have a fleeting moment of being normal, but she realizes that this is just, fake.
You had what felt like seconds. In reality, it was about 15 minutes, maybe, overall of this. So, certainly long enough to question, but too short to enjoy. Yeah. As you sit around your family after they called you for breakfast, which you thankfully excused as just being after a wedding, and I jumped on that. And you headed downstairs and joined with them. And as they do, your parents started talking about travel plans. Your dad instantly talked about how he's already booked the family tickets for the next trip to New York. And your mom chirps up in joy and says that it actually coincides with Fashion Week, as if your dad didn't know. He doesn't know what Fashion Week is, he just knows it's in the calendar. How do you feel in this moment?
Aya is super excited. She's staying quiet to enjoy the moment, but she feels so happy that she gets to experience something like this again.
Mm-hmm.
She's already planning where she'll go, what she'll wear, what kind of content she'll make. She's just very happy around her family.
And your younger brother at this point, what age would he have been?
This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, wait, more than 10 years ago.
I think it's just around 10. It's not more than 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he would have been... He just graduated in the previous episodes, right? So he
Yeah.
would have been 14, 13?
Yeah. So he would have wanted to go to bed, especially since he probably didn't enjoy having to stay out late in the wedding. But instead, he's dragged down to eat first, as just like many boys, as when he was cranky, he was too annoyed to eat properly. And as you see him come down, scrunching up his eyes in annoyance, for a second, you see his face begin to shift, where he looks from this very young boy with what looks like threatening to reach that preteen face, where before boys go from cute and adorable to this transformation with new facial hair and pimples and so on. He's still at that cusp, but instead, you just look away and you see his face look more like a Nosferatu.
Aya takes the closest throw pillow to her, throws it at his face, and then goes to her room. And she just runs to her room. She doesn't say anything.
Mama, so tayo!
Aya starts looking over myself.
As you slam the door in a way that you've missed. Because slamming a door when only your assistant lives there or on your own just doesn't have the same effect
And
when you slam it on siblings.
Too hard, you break the door and then you have to fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do?
She's gonna try to distract herself. Nope. This wasn't real. This wasn't real. I'm back. I am back. And she goes on Instagram and whatever app she used and Snapchat, and she just scrolls through the app, trying to see whatever anyone posted, what she posted. She actually goes back to her account and sees what was else that she posted.
As you're scrolling, and before you even reach your own account, you would see a picture that your mom had posted that has all of the family from yesterday at the wedding. And the image with you is not yourself today. It is yourself 10 years later as a Kindred. Still looking very much young and fabulous, but you know that look is more the look in your eyes and the way you do your makeup, the way you dress. It's 10 years plus later as Aya, the Toreador.
No, that's not me. She throws.
And even before you throw it away, the picture of your brother where he's cranky and trying to look away from the camera, where you know he just screamed, Mama, Mabi, is an Nosferatu face.
She throws her phone away. She's like, nope, this isn't it. This isn't it. And she goes into her closet. She's going to distract herself. I'm not going to look at anything. I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to have fun. She puts on music. She goes through her clothes, puts on makeup, and just has fun. And she's trying to have fun. She's distracting herself. That wasn't real. That wasn't real. That was all a dream. That was all a dream. As she does everything.
Okay.
Nosferatu. Miskin! Out of all of them, the worst one! I'm so sorry. I feel like this isn't me more than you. This isn't real. Oh my god. This isn't real.
Mayada.
Yeah.
You try to leave your home, but only to find yourself opening the door and entering again.
Shit.
Hey, البسي برد. Your mom says as it's actually 17 degrees
برد كتير. Yes.
Celsius.
So okay, that's not good. I'm gonna go back to my room and I'm gonna start putting makeup and start dancing. No. I'm gonna go up to my room. I'm gonna start barricading my own door. I'm gonna start moving the bed to close my own door. Like, I don't know what's going on, but she has a really bad feeling. She's feeling very anxious. She's gonna move as much as she can with her human strength to just put things between the door leading outside her room and in the room. So that's what she's gonna work on.
Okay. You barricade the door successfully. You're not, you have the hunger, but you don't have the strength. You are offended that you actually struggle to move things.
Oh, extremely.
You struggle.
She's very happy with her vampire powers. This is a bit.
You struggle to move things.
Yeah. Probably out of breath.
Yes. You haven't been out of breath in what has it been? 20-ish years? 30-ish years actually.
Yeah, like
More. 30 years we said, I think. I remember things. You barricade it successfully, and then you just pause, looking around at what else you can do again. And just as you turn around, you see your mom right behind you. It's like, ايوه انا من زمان قاعد اقول لك ننظف اللي تحت الاغراض كل اخبار. We need to get rid of all of this dust. Okay, and she's carrying a vacuum. Ready, because this just looks like spring cleaning to her. And you still hear her heartbeat.
How did you get in here, Mom?
جيت اساعدك.
الباب مسكر.
طيب فتحته وجيت.
I'm like, if I could like look at the fourth wall camera, what's going on?
Well, you can look at that one.
What's going on? She has a bad feeling. She kind of has a feeling of where this is heading, and she's like, okay, so can't do anything about that. I'm gonna stay distracted and I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna clean with my mom.
Oh, what she always wanted you to do more of.
Oh, she's never seen me clean this much in her entire life.
All this time I thought you didn't know how to clean. Maybe I actually taught you something.
Now she can finally get married.
Yes. صرتي صنعة.
سنعتي وشلطة.
What she said.
I'm gonna have to translate that.
Yes, you will. Yes, and it will make sense to almost all brown cultures.
All the cultures. Yeah.
I think all the cultures.
It's probably that.
Yes.
Yes.
As you keep cleaning with her, the sound of the heartbeat just gets louder. And while you are at 2 hunger, you certainly feel far more insatiable than that. What do you do?
I will be Delulu. And she's it's the Sululu. And I'm gonna just anything I can do to distract myself. Basically I'm actively fighting this. How long I can, I don't know, but she will put every ounce of her human being to fight this not human thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
Then got him alone.
As you...
Friend knocks the door.
No. However, your friend doesn't knock the door, and you are alone. But instead, what happens is that you do see a shadowy figure appear. And it looks like the friend that sent you the coffee. But instead, it looks as if he himself is a kindred. But it's a shadowy figure of your friend, made vampire, but made vampire in a way where there's just generic fangs and more striking features and overly pale skin. That's the only indication. Kind of, without the sparkling. Yeah. And he still has shadow structure. He's not just, structureless. Yes, he's not just a cast of white. His cheekbones have shadows. And he's gazing down with his eyes sunken in and looking at you with this hatred and blame. You tried to find me, and you couldn't. And you just failed with me.
Okay, this is the moment where basically I'm pretty sure Wazan is going to have a severe mental breakdown because the guilt has been eating her all of her life, before and after being turned. So this is going to slowly start breaking her. She freezes and she agrees with the sentiment. She agrees 1% with everything that's been said. That's how she looks at herself, that she failed herself and the people that she cared about. So she is breaking apart. She freezes in her place and just accepts everything that's being said to her, even from her reflection. She's internalizing everything.
The figure walks around you. Even if you admit it, what does that do? Where does that get us? Do you even know what happened to me?
She doesn't want to know. She's too scared to know.
Do you even know where I am or where I was?
I am doing something, yeah, about this. I'm very close to something big. So if you're somewhere, wherever you are, I can still help.
Do you know what I was even looking for?
What are you looking for?
I went too close to something. What if you're just doing the same? And you dragged more people with you.
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe because we're a group, maybe we can actually do something. I've been failing because I've been alone, doing everything on my own. It's the first time I worked with others.
Did you think I was alone? I wasn't alone.
But time makes a difference. Maybe back then there wasn't the same resources. Right now we have more information. We have more people that have some kind of idea.
So after what you've done to me, you have hope?
I don't know if hope is the right word. Maybe I'm just stubborn.
You shouldn't have any hope. What if I'm dead and gone? Or worse?
At least there will be answers.
How far would you go for answers?
As far as I can.
Aya. Your phone buzzes several times with notifications. Mainly coming from, at the time, you were mostly on YouTube.
Aya shrugs, and she can't resist, so she goes and checks on notifications.
You check, and your videos have all of them. All the videos you posted have 0 views.
Aya throws her phone on the marble ground, the marble floor, and breaks it. And she just screams, "Ugh! This is a dream. This is a dream. I am leaving right now." And then as she climbed up, she's going to leave the house. She's going to go on a ride. She's going to go to her favorite cafe. And she's going to forget all of this.
You go downstairs, and you see your parents have finished up eating, readying to go in and go to bed, as they just say, "تصبحي على خير," and go back in. And your brother is sitting at the living room, falling asleep as he is trying to play with, I think it was a PlayStation 3 at the time. I think it's PlayStation 3. As he's trying to play whatever annoying game that you never paid attention to that he played. And you just see him fail to doze off while trying to stay awake and playing. And you go towards the door and you open it and you walk out.
In true sibling fashion, she's going to ignore him because she doesn't want to see his face again.
Okay.
And that terrifies her.
Okay.
But in true sibling fashion, she's going to turn off the PlayStation. She's going to unplug it and then walk out.
You unplug the PlayStation, and half asleep he goes, "Why'd you do that?" And then before he falls asleep, you see fangs.
She just leaves. And she slams the door behind her.
You open the door, and only to slam it walking back inside.
Inside her house, she tries again. I'll try.
Yeah. You try to leave again, only to walk back in the house again.
She goes to the nearest window and breaks it.
You go to the nearest window, and you break it.
And she jumps out.
You jump back inside.
I thought about it.
You jump back inside to your brother, who is now fast asleep, but has somehow fast asleep from exhaustion. Actually, it wouldn't be surprising. He has been known to fall asleep and not hear anything. But the face is fully of a Masquerade.
She covers his face, and she's not going to look at that. And she goes to their indoor garage and tries to drive the car out.
You try to go towards the indoor garage. You turn on the car. You open the garage, and you drive back into the garage.
Aya screams at this point. This is absolutely ridiculous. She needs out. Something is wrong. This is the dream, and people usually pinch themselves in the dream. So she takes a knife and tries to take a stab at herself to wake up.
Okay.
Because she is desperate. I'm not staying like this. This is ridiculous. Nothing is going the way I remember. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is a dream. Therefore, I shall wake up.
Okay.
Not Gucci.
So what did you pick up to stab yourself?
I mean, she went back into the house and the kitchen.
Yeah.
So whatever knife on the kitchen.
Okay. So in the
It's your
kitchen.
picking. If it's a butter knife or if it's a kitchen knife or if it's a chef's knife, whatever.
I mean, your brother's quite inquisitive, so your mom's hidden all the good knives. So let's say
He's 13.
he's tried to cook for himself in Dumi.
He's 13.
Yes, he tried to cook for himself in
boy.
Dumi, and he somehow hurt his thumb with a knife cooking in Dumi. I don't know, but that's what happened to this canon now.
Okay, خلاص.
And also,
Whatever knife is in front
that
of
has happened to some little boys I know. You grab a butter knife and you attempt to stab yourself. Wasn't.
No, wait, can we make an actual knife? مرة سوري to have a butter knife.
You said you'll grab whatever is near.
You said I give you the
A regular knife, not a chef's.
Okay,
A
that's
regular
fine. You can get a regular table knife to cut fruit with,
knife.
like the sharp ones.
Yeah.
Okay, and you go into stab yourself.
Yeah.
Wasn't. The shadow is lingering with this look of twisted anger, just looking at you. And then it starts to fade from anger into this look of sorrow, eyes welling up, with tears threatening to fall down, but still just welling up. I didn't talk to you about this for a reason. Why did you come looking?
Wazin has a mix of feelings. She's terrified. She feels guilty. She feels like shit. But all of a sudden, she's angry as well. وش تبي أنت يا أخي? I'm trying to do something good here. I'm trying to help. I'm doing my best.
You hear a figure behind you, a familiar voice, and probably the last voice you wanted to hear right now. You hear Victor. Is this really your best?
يقول أنت آخر واحد السلطان الله يعافيك. ماني فاهمة قصدك. This you're not real, okay? This is not happening.
Are you truly saying that everything you've done now is your best?
Given the restrictions and abuse, yes.
The restrictions are there for your own freedom. So you need not worry about what does not concern you, as you have your entire life. The restrictions are protection and focus. You fight it at your own peril and your own demise.
Fine, but at least I chose to do so.
It's adorable that you think all of this was a choice. The only...
Where's my yada? I need
شو الميادة؟ You need iodine.
First time I'm gonna sync up معها, eh?
The only choice was when I turned you and set everything in motion exactly as I expected.
Fine. Sure. You orchestrated everything. You're such a genius. I played right into your plans. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. At least I still did something. You need me.
And your friend, as if answering to you, neither of them looking at each other, but only at you, would say, "You've done your best, but you still couldn't find me. Do you think I'm still alive?"
Wazen doesn't want to answer the question. She's just quiet.
You don't answer, and both of them stand there, one in pure judgment, and one mired in anger and sadness. And at this point, you don't know where their anger and sadness is directed, but perhaps at everything rather than one direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start hearing a third voice. Mayada. You are cleaning. Very deep winter cleaning.
You see my reflection in the blood.
With your mother. And she starts singing Feiruz as she's cleaning up. ايش تبين اسوي لك للغداء؟
Yeah, I think روحي سوي لي روحي please just leave. حرق بصبعه.
طب تعالي طلعي الاشياء اللي هي من الفريزر.
Okay, انتي روحي go to the kitchen and I'm gonna go get the stuff.
Okay, ما تخليني انتظر.
لا.
Come on. I need to start cooking. It's gonna take me. If I rush, I can do it in only 4 hours.
Impressive. If I rush, I do it in 6. But...
No, well, your mom's a pro.
So I'm just gonna finish this corner right here, and I'll be right there. Leave. Leave.
And you see that as you were cleaning, and you hadn't done that, but what was blocking the door is gone. And your mom just casually opens the door, leaves the door open, and walks out. What do you do?
I go and I look in the mirror. Do I look as old me or me? You me. And I touch it.
Neither.
Okay.
You look in the mirror and you are covered in sand and mud. When was the last time you were caked in earth like this?
When we drop down?
Not like this. It was all over you. Your clothes are torn and ripped.
When I first turned. Oh no.
And you feel the same hunger you did that day. Except back then, when you first dug your way out of a grave. You didn't understand what this hunger was. You thought it was just thirst. You thought it was just thirst for water. Because that would have made sense, right? That's how you look right now. Exactly as you did that day. When you were finally found. And then brought to a mirror and you took a hard look. When your now adoptive sire found you. Azam.
Hello. Where are you? Okay. So I see that. Not great memories. Confirms that whatever the fuck is happening is not real. So right now her goal is like, okay, clearly this is not reality. Whatever this is, I need to get out of it. Leaving physically has not been helping. So what else can she do? Like, I guess I'm not gonna do the same thing, no. Can I punch myself? I guess, yeah, she would try to like pinch herself or try to like hurt herself in some sort of way just to see if like actively leaving is not gonna do anything. Would like pain or anything maybe make me like snap out of it? Like she's gonna try that, basically.
So do you just try pinching? What do you try to do?
I'll punch the wall.
Okay. You punch the wall. You... Mayada as a kind would she have left a dent in the wall?
No.
So, you punch the wall, and you do not leave a dent in it. The wall mocks your human strength.
Back in my day, the wall would have exploded.
But the pain is very real.
I'm not out of whatever this is.
No. If anything, I'm gonna need you to roll a rouse check.
A rouse check?
صباحو.
Good morning. Sign up.
صباحو.
I fail. That's a fail, sir.
Sadam.
Yeah, it's a failure. Oh, wait, you used the hunger die.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yes. I blanked out. I apologize.
I'm angry.
Yes. As you stab yourself, you see blood come out of you as if you are normally mortal. And it hurts. It hurts. It really fucking hurts.
She screams and then covers it.
And the blood looks delicious.
She goes and runs it underwater. She's not there. She's not doing
The
this.
blood looks so delicious.
No,
You
she's
don't
not
hear
doing
a
this.
heartbeat of your own, but there's blood flowing and it is so delicious.
She is not doing this. She's covering it up and she's just running wherever. She's just running wherever.
You
she
run it
goes.
underwater and you cover it up, but it's still flowing. In the same trickle. Still flowing. Where normally a cut like that, holding it long enough,
We'll close it up.
we'll close it up, at least a little bit. But this still seems to flow at the same steady trickle as if you're just looking at it. And it's delicious.
She covered it up. She's not doing this. Nope, this is absolutely gross. She's not doing this. She's finding a way out. It's one way or another. She is going through everything around her. to see if there's any hint to waking up. Because this is fake. This is not happening.
How do you try to look for hints on how to get up?
She is frantically looking for anything out of place that she does not remember from her original home.
Okay. Make a... Let's say a intelligence and investigation check.
What is that? What is intelligence? So environmental, right?
Yeah. You have 3. You have 3 intelligence. You don't have investigation.
So 3. Oh, so 2 red die. Wow. Oopsies. So I got 1 dagger.
And success. 2 success.
3 success.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good. So, you look around and about your home. Your father did have a very beautiful, expansive library. You look about the home, starting with where you were, in the living room. FYI, your brother didn't wake up as you screamed from stabbing yourself.
That happened in real life to Danny as well.
So,
I cut myself
realistic.
and I screamed. I burned myself and I screamed.
Did your siblings stay asleep?
Yeah.
There you go. And you search around, starting within the living room. Nothing catches your eye. You go towards the library. You make your way through. This is one of your parents' beautiful homes. In the library, you don't know every book your father has. You've read through a few, of course, but you don't know every single one. You don't know all of the artifacts, but you certainly know that there is one that was never there.
Shams Al-Maʿārif?
Yes.
This is my only hint. She's gonna open it and see what's in there. She's gonna read it.
Okay. Watson.
She's exclusively skimming to how to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watson.
Yes.
You sit mired in the emotions of these 2 figures, and you heard a third voice. This one, you don't know this voice enough for it to be familiar.
Okay, thank God.
And you do turn to face it, and it is a shadowy figure, but instead, the shadows look right. And the purple hues and blues look right. This was Maymuna. And you hear her trying to speak. You cannot make out what she's saying, as if she is underwater.
Okay.
And her expression is frantic.
Okay. Seeing Maymuna, Wazan is sure that something else is happening, because the feeling that she's getting from Maymuna is that she's trying to warn her or tell her something, to maybe try to snap her out of something or make her aware of something. So now she's going to shift her focus as much as possible to find a way out or an answer to what's happening right now. So I wanted to ask you, the blood sorcery, can she use it on herself, Wazan?
I don't see why not, if it doesn't say that you cannot apply it on yourself. Because if it doesn't explicitly forbid something, then you can do it.
So the taste for blood, if you taste blood, you can gather information. So maybe I can tell what's happening to me by tasting my own blood.
That sounds like a very creative use of it. Why not?
Okay. So Wazan picks up on Maymuna's message and decides to take a bite, like around her thumb, to taste the blood, and I will do, it's free, taste the blood.
You make a resolve and blood sorcery roll. The difficulty is set already at 3.
Even if it's for herself?
She's willing?
Yeah,
Resolve is 4.
because it's about understanding
Do I
what's
take
happening
4
to it.
dice? Is that how it is?
Yeah, and one of them should be your hunger die.
It's 4, resolve, and what's the other one?
It's resolve plus blood sorcery, which you have 3.
3, okay.
So
7.
1, 2, and this one is the third one. I'll just take this one. Yeah.
No, you're not 7. 7.
Yeah, that's about 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 6.
No, there's 7. 2 successes and 5 failure.
Okay. So the difficulty was 3. However, you know you're not able to tell much. But I'm not going to say because you were unable to understand your own blood. No. It is because you got distracted.
Okay.
Because your own blood pouring looks absolutely delicious.
Okay.
So you had this wonderful idea, and as you use maybe a small blade you already have to make a very small incision, the blood flows very steadily. But you have this desire to just lick the wound, to taste it.
She reaches out for that cup of coffee and just pours it on her arm.
You pour hot coffee on your arm.
This is why we're friends.
The coffee at this point is not piping hot. You didn't get to enjoy it piping hot. And you just have some of the blood mixing in with the, let's say, lukewarm coffee at this point. While 3 figures are still around you, but Maymuna, as it looks as if she is static, as if she is coming in and out.
Coming in and out?
Yes, the vision of her. As if static, that it is not consistent in imagery.
I'm going to focus on Maymuna and wrap my arm with whatever is closest to me. Maybe a random blanket on a couch or something. I'll just wrap it. It's going to be a very thick wrap. Like, I'm going to look ridiculous.
As you keep wrapping it, you hear Victor's talking, you hear your friends talking, and then you hear your own voice from the mirror talking, telling you to drink your own blood like the monster that you are. And Maymoon is speaking, but again, as if underwater, unheard, as if underneath something that is weighing out her voice from a distance. And it's not a big wound. You cover it ridiculously large. And the blood, you can ignore it for only a moment as it still continues to bleed. I'm going to need a rouse check from you.
How do I do a rouse check?
The red one.
Only one?
Yeah, it's just one. It's either success or failure, basically. There's no criticals here.
All right.
You hungry?
At least you're at 2, not 3.
You hungry. Yeah. Okay. But you feel your hunger increase. You feel these emotions grow stronger and stronger within you as you specifically want to claw more control, as the beast within you is not inside you right now. The beast within you is taken form in many figures surrounding you. The voices that your beast would have normally spoke are instead being yelled at you in 3 different ways. But you have a moment to try and drown it out as you are going through the reps. What do you do?
You said I have a moment to regain some control?
No, you just have a moment that you just have a minute. Not a minute, literally. But as you are rapping and all of this is happening and your hunger has increased, you have this moment where you're able to have some quiet. what do you do?
I don't know if this will help, but I think Wazin would close her eyes and try to like reach a place within herself to hold on to that quiet for longer, for as long as possible. Almost like meditation.
Okay. Okay.
What is she?
Why is she typing?
I don't know.
They died.
Know.
LOL. Couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
So, in this moment where you're trying to focus, what I will let you try and do, because of your previously failed check, if you want, you can spend willpower to try and, let's say for simplicity, reroll. To see if you can turn this success into a failure. You can use your willpower to reroll up to 3 dice. That cannot be hunger. So when you made your check,
She had 2 successes.
you had 2 successes. So you could reroll 1 as long as it's not a hunger die. Your pool was large at about 7.
Okay. Where's my willpower?
There is a willpower tracker.
Is this similar to inspiration?
No. Willpower is a spendable tracker. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm at 6. I
Yeah.
had 2 successes.
You need 1 more success.
Yes. You can reroll up to 3 as long as they're not hunger dice. It's up to you if you want to reroll all 3. You will, however, get superficial damage. This superficial damage basically will have consequences later for simplicity. How your character would feel in this moment of quiet. I can try again, but I think I might be pushing myself too hard.
Okay.
Do I try again? That's the thoughts that's going on.
How much do I need to succeed?
Okay.
1 more too.
You need 1 more.
If you want to roll 3 just to guarantee
Yes.
at least 1 of them.
I might try 2.
All right. So,
My luck.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She got a success?
Okay.
1 success?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG.
That's all she needed. Yeah.
Okay. You get 1 success, and you're able to actually understand. Now you still have that voice in you telling you to taste the blood. But now you were actually able to rouse this blood sorcery within you to assess it.
Okay.
What do you do?
How do I assess it, or what do I figure?
Well, how it happens is that you taste a single drop of blood. Essentially, previously to try this, you took 1 taste just to activate it, to apply the spell that you have used before. It didn't work, and instead you wanted to drink up your own blood.
Yeah.
Then you wrapped it up. The voices, this cacophony around you kept going. Took a deep breath and closed your eyes, and then had the will and the resolve to try again.
Okay.
And then that's what you're doing now.
Okay, so I'm trying 1 more time, this time with more focus.
Yes.
Okay.
You try again, and as you do so, you taste your blood, and you experience this strange, the best way to describe of this familiar spell is that it is like a magical euphoria as you analyze what it is. It's not a euphoria of like a strange concoction, but more like one where your brain is processing a lot of information. It's an overwhelming joy as someone that loves to know how to pull a thread and find information and sort it out. You understand that this is kindred blood, which is no surprise that it is your own. You are aware of your own generation, and you are aware of what kind of kindred you are. However, there's something else.
Yeah, that's the something.
Yes. Something you have never ever tasted before. It's a supernatural that you have never tasted their blood. You don't know what it is, but it's certainly not vampiric in nature.
It's not.
It is not. Because you know what vampire blood is. You know what ghoul blood is. But you don't know what this is. This is neither kindred, nor ghoul, nor kind.
At least now that I know that there's something else in place.
Yes.
That's taking an effect. Okay. But what can I do with this information? That's the question. Can I try to... Is it possible to figure out if it's an illusion? Is it like a spell of illusion, or is just you said it was a euphoria?
No, that was just describing how the spell feels. Okay. The spell that you just casted from your blood sorcery. That is up to you to determine, and you can follow that as a string of thought. If you want to identify a way to tell if this is an illusion or not, tell me how.
Or maybe some kind of hypnosis?
Perhaps you can follow a train of thought and try to poke at it.
Okay. So if I decide that this is some kind of spell that we're under, I don't see anything else I could do to scour secrets, maybe?
That's more about searching for information. But let's see if there is more to it. You take a minute checking out your sheet as you go through it.
Sure.
Yeah. You pick up the book, and as you pick it up to read through it, you start hearing the voice of Yusra, your vampire progenitor, repeating things that she has told you that you've heard her say. Namely, one phrase that you wanted to ignore. You are out of time. You've had your privilege far too long. May I remind you that you've had something that almost no other kindred has had. You got to play out and live mortal. And you should be thankful for that. But enough's enough. And whether you call it the masquerade or just logically not getting caught, you have to end this mortal life of yours. This wasn't the worst thing she said. It was the follow-up. Of course, I don't know what you'll do after that. I mean, you wouldn't be famous anymore.
Worst thing ever. Aya's trying to shut this out the entire time. So she's still going through the book. And if there's any radio or record player or whatever there is in the library, she'll have music playing full volume. So she can try to ignore her as much as she could. She has experience in ignoring people.
Yes.
Hopefully that works.
You turn on the radio and you play some of your dad's Arabic classics. You know what? Your dad, it's not even a radio. It is a fancy, expensive classical vinyl. And you know how to use it. Of course, he's taught you. And you set it up. And instead of, let's say, Kulthum playing, it would be a very strange radio host voice, except in the speed and style of TikTok. And the voice says, Aya disappeared and haven't heard from.
The second she hears her name, she just takes the record and breaks it on the floor.
You break the record and it continues.
I take the
disappeared and unheard from. Where could she have gone?
She is.
Does she no longer matter? without all of this posting, without putting new content, her follower count has dropped. Her estimated net value is now only 500 million. It was never 500 million, but you are slightly satisfied that they still got it wrong every time. Those calculators were never right. And it's estimated to even drop as low as 29 million.
As this is speaking, she's breaking everything that makes a sound. And I'm guessing that doesn't work, right?
No.
So she's like, this isn't real. This isn't real. Just get back to the book. This is not real. And then she is going through the book, trying to find anything.
Now I would like a Rouse check from you.
Okay.
Tijuana. Tijuana. Oh,
So you succeed. So you succeed, and you pull through, and you ignore the voices, and you ignore the sounds. But as you ignore it, they actually stop with your success. Surrounded by broken, precious, expensive records.
This isn't real. It's fine. This is not real. This is not real. This is
Even though you know it is not real, you still hear your father's deep sigh of disappointment.
Used to that. I can handle.
And then you start to go through the book.
Okay.
And you see that you don't know what this book looks like. And while you've researched and seen covers of what people expect it to look, it is about double the size of a regular book, but not quite as wide. Maybe, let's say, a bit bigger than an A4 paper.
Okay.
And about the thickness of your average textbook.
Okay.
You leaf through it, and you see a lot of blank pages, as if the book itself, they're not blank, but it is almost as if the book itself has not materialized. Because as you are flipping through,
It's a loading?
yes,
Oh, okay.
and you go and flip back, and then you see chapter names talking about the importance of numbers, talking about discovering secrets of the afterlife, talking about unlocking the magic behind geometry and shapes. But across all of it, you also see that the writing is not in ink. At first, it looks like it's ink, but it looks more as if it is someone's own blood, dried. What exactly are you hoping to find within the book?
One, what is this illusion that I'm in, and how do I get out of it? And two, how do I reverse whatever has happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's one that she's gone through.
Okay. You go through it, and while you don't find like an easy, ready key explaining what this is and what this illusion is, you see that there is one page that remains blank. And along with other pages that fill in with many of the chapter titles that you had heard of reference. Specifically, a lot of magic and numbers and magic, numbers, a bit on unlocking secrets behind life and on health and on solitary being. Do you try to read the chapters, or do you focus on the empty page?
She skimmed through the titles. Nothing is relating to what she has, right?
It depends on what you concern as relating.
Illusions, traps, false memories, reversing vampirism. Is there anything related to that she can still figure out?
Throughout the 40 chapters, you see the 7th chapter titled Names Used to Revive the Dead. And you also see the 4 humors referenced heavily. And you see a lot of talismans. but the rest continue talking about the magic behind alphabets and numbers, as well as the magic behind the days of the week.
She goes to the empty page. She wants an answer now. Everything has been written in blood. So she thinks, if I were to write in my blood the title of the chapter that I want to read, it must show up. And luckily, she's already bleeding, right? It's still dripping. So I'm sure... Oh, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see the extensions. So I'm sure her father has some sort of pen.
Yeah, in fact, your father would definitely have a quill.
Okay, perfect. She would use that and write in trapped memories, trapped illusions, how to escape them as a chapter title.
Okay, you write that in. And let's say to match the book, you do it within in the same.
She has perfect penmanship.
You do. In fact, if you didn't, you probably would never have been allowed to stop having a tutor to fix your penmanship. So you write it in perfect penmanship in Arabic to match the rest of the book. And you write that title. And then you pause staring, waiting for something to happen. And the second feels like it's taking too long. But then out comes writing immediately after. This time, it's slightly bluish gray. It is not red, but it is still dried and looks kind of similar to the effects of the blood, but a very different color. And instead, it says in Arabic, do the opposite of what you would do as a vampire. Don't feed into yourself.
So don't drink any blood?
That's all you get.
She writes in more questions. Or more subject titles, technically, that should be answered. How, in what ways does a vampire stay a vampire? And how to revive humanism? And how to create an illusion?
Let's say that these are all separate titles.
Yeah, like space in between.
Yeah. So the first one was, what was the first one?
In what ways is a vampire
Yes.
a vampire? Yeah. So I can reverse that.
The answer you get is slow, and the writing heavy and deep set with great effort. And it says, don't be fun to hold. You must bore it.
You must ward?
You must bore it.
Borat.
Right.
Zihigi.
And does it answer the rest?
The second one was, I know you asked about creating illusions
Yes, and reversing vampirism.
and reversing.
Human or something.
Reversing vampirism.
That the reversing vampirism stays empty. And illusions, if you want to play its game, you'll need to know what it is.
One last question, I think. Who are you?
And you get a very deeper set writing, more scratched, more frantic, faster. And you just see M-A-Y.
I knew it. Wait. What?
That's all, and then
M-A-Y?
M-A-Y.
I thought it was من Nuna. Ayo?
She sees that. There's communication. I can get out. There is hope. I'm just gonna ignore this. She covers the book in whatever bag that she has that's waterproof. And she is just gonna jump into their house pool and she's just gonna sit at the bottom. She's not gonna do anything. Well, she can't hear anything there. She's gonna just sit there and just wait.
Okay.
and protect the book while the book is with her.
Okay.
She'll keep it with her.
Mayada.
So, I've been thinking very... and I'm probably gonna do the worst thing any of us can do. Since I'm very hungry, and whenever I'm like, especially at this hunger, what she wants to do is to tear into things. Right now she's mad. She wants to rip something apart. Like, this is not fun. But what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to sit in a kind of like, she's not sitting, but she's down in a, you know when you're almost gonna sprint at something? She's down there, she's ready, and I'm gonna try to do sense of the beast and wanna sense what creatures and presence are around me, supernatural, whatever it is. I wanna locate whatever is doing this. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, I see this is some sort of thing, I can't leave it. There must be something supernatural causing this. I want to try to locate it and rip it apart. That's the goal.
Okay. So this is free. You just need resolve and animalism.
So let's see.
And here's what I think will be fun. I'm not going to set a difficulty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll as well. And then it's going to be a contested check between the both of us. And we'll see.
So that's the resolve, and so that's 5, and I have 300, so 300. Okay. I'm scared.
Do this. Tell me it's
Composure plus subterfuge.
Like this?
Yeah. Look it up. Great. Come here.
Nah, I don't like it. Then they start flying all over the place.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh,
See, that's a
failed.
failure. No. خلاص, I'm just gonna do this. Ooh! That's 1, 2, 3, and then 1 critical.
Critical. So,
And critical is the black one.
so if you have 1 critical.
1 critical and 3 successes, so that's 5.
1 critical and 3 successes. I think the critical, each pair is worth 4. I forgot if 1 is 2 or only 4, or only 2 is 4.
I don't do numbers. I did well.
Well, I thought 1 plus 3 is 4.
3.
Yeah.
No way.
What was this one actually? Suppose what is this one? What's 1 plus 3?
Whatever it is you want it to be. Whatever it is you want it to be. At this point.
Mayada.
I kill the thing. Yes.
Let me roll my contested roll against you. So your critical success only counts as 1. You would need a pair to be worth 4 successes. All right? And I am rolling against composure and subterfuge. Can you please give me 6 dice?
6! That doesn't count the same number.
Add
5.
this is where it ended up.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Okay, give me to avoid spillage everywhere.
Ooh! It's the same! We both got 4.
Yeah, actually 1 critical, just exactly the same.
Galuda! I will willpower it.
Yeah.
You can.
It's a red one that failed.
Oh, you can? Okay.
So unless I want to get a crit, I don't think it's possible though. Chances are very low.
Chances are low, you're more likely... yeah, chances are low, but you could try if you want to do that.
So what does that mean? Who's meeting and who's beating?
Well, I'm going to say how this plays out. What you are trying to do is you are trying to tune in.
Other supernatural.
Yes, you are trying to tune into your surroundings. You're trying to understand what is around you, to find what is there, since you know that what is around you truly isn't real. And you see the images of the furniture of the house start to blur. Your parents would have hung up pictures of their parents, would have hung up pictures of their wedding, and a lot of baby photos of you. these images begin to distort, where the eyes turn red, where it looks like there's flesh and bone, where there should have been simple skin. You see visages of your lineage and your parents' happiest moments turn into this rot of death and decay. And you feel this kind of like a struggle as you try to focus. You ignore these images and you try to focus. And everything blurs out entirely and then snaps back immediately the same. You do not sense kindred. Well, at least you do not sense kindred other than yourself and 3 others.
Okay.
You do not sense werewolf, as you are familiar with werewolf. You do not sense ghoul. And you do sense something else. Actually, you sense 2 other things that you have never sensed before.
2?
And one, I'll give you this. You sense one of them as all-consuming.
Okay. I feel like that's the hunger. Don't look at me like that.
I'm not looking at you like anything.
What about the other one?
What other one?
What?
They're not all.
Don't gaslight me!
I'm not gaslighting.
Dad, you said
what do you want?
two. I don't know. One is all consuming and the other.
Not all-consuming.
Skinny legend.
You don't sense anything else aside from this is new. And one of them feels like a void that just wants to swallow.
Okay. So now I can sense another 1 or 2 supernaturals. I can sense the other 3, which I know is my friends and Bushra, I'm assuming. But somehow I am still trapped in this place. Once.
And it's worth noting, you don't sense anything else.
So I don't sense حتى humans, which were aka my parents.
Nothing else. Is there a range on Sense the Beast?
I think it's better if you read it.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to say for now that there is a range, just so that you are also aware of how I am referencing it.
Okay.
The range is wide, but there is a range.
Okay.
So you sense nothing else.
I have a better understanding, but no solutions, basically.
Would you like to do anything else?
So I do that. There's nothing I can rip apart, which is not fun. I guess I want to try to find, basically what I'll be passively doing is I'm trying to find, secure or understand the perimeter of whatever this containment is. Is it just the house? Is there, I can't enter further rooms in the house? I want to see what is this limit that I am casting. I'm trying to understand my environment, basically.
Okay. Let's make this a wits and awareness check.
Okay. Wits and awareness. Awareness
3.
is 1. And wits... Where's the wits? 3, they're all hungry.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
you're hungry.
I'm hungry.
You're
3 successes.
okay.
Wow. Wallah.
Are any of them they were just regular successes?
Yeah, all regular
Okay.
successes.
So, you are a survivalist, given everything you have been through. But you are very much, without anything to pummel, without anything to shred, you're out of your comfort zone. But you rely on another strength of yours. You rely on your ability to map and have an awareness of surroundings and spaces. And you know your family house well. In fact, maybe back when you were studying, it was the first floor plan you made on pen and paper, as I don't think you ever learned AutoCAD.
I don't think so. And to be fair, she would also be testing not just the parameters, like the ups and the downs, like vertical, horizontal, all of it, all the axes.
With that success, you confirm that the dimensions cannot be real. One room changes the third time you enter it. It's just slightly bigger. It's just slightly smaller. It's just slightly shorter. It's just slightly higher. Not to mention, as an architect and engineer in your home, you most certainly would have had better flow.
Yeah, like, what is this?
But there's another thing that you notice.
Okay.
You are able to enter all of the homes that your family had, all of the rooms. None of the rooms are locked to you. But there seems to be the corners have more shadows than they should, as if the light isn't right, as if the light cannot reach there.
And our lighting plan is great, so that doesn't make sense.
But no, it's not darkness. It's just void. It feels like the more you look at it, the less things make sense as you examine. And just as you are doing this, your dad appears. بابا شو عم تساوي؟
بابا غيرت اللمبة؟
لا، ليش غير اللمبات؟ يعني أنا ظهري يخليني أروح أجيب السلم، أحط السلم وغير اللمبة؟
Okay. I want to just test something out. If I just, like, I lean on him, is he physically there? Like, am I actively being able to lean on someone?
He's physically there. And you go in to lean and your dad misunderstands. And he goes in for a hug.
No.
And his heartbeat is so loud.
No.
And his
I'm
vein
holy.
is just throbbing.
And I will...
Do you bite your father?
No.
Do you bite Daniel?
Yes. I have specifically.
You don't have I, you have Daniel.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'll try to put aside. I did not sense humans.
No.
So I know this is whatever this is not my dad. And obviously. But it's like, okay. I want to try to go, whenever I see a void, I want to go to it. I want to try to reach it, whatever this is. I know it's a consuming void, but I need to punch something. I want to find something. Like, okay, there's a void and things are getting distorted. I want to go through this distortion. I want to go to it.
Okay. You go towards that distortion. What do you do when you go towards it? Like, you're now staring into it, and it seems much larger than just a corner. What looks like just the very edge, the tip, kind of like where in the very corner at the bottom of a floor, it looks like mildew and is growing. Instead, it is just a black corner. But now it seems wider, as if it is covering almost the tips of the ceiling, becoming a triangle. What do you do?
Okay, so and so when this happens, I'm just gonna look into the center of it and try to zone everything out and try to slowly inch forward. And if it keeps getting a bit bigger, I'm just focused right in the center of it, and I'm just gonna try to keep going through. Maybe reach out my hand a bit, but I'm like trying to push through into it.
You focus right in the center and you stare at it and you try to push back. You start feeling this very heavy weight on your chest, as if something is sitting atop you, stopping you from breathing, as if it is breathing down on you. And you see eyes, but they have no pupils. You see eye sockets. You just see something darker and a skeletal figure of just sockets with no light in there. And you feel this heaviness that feels like it is suffocating you and literally sitting upon you.
Well, I'm gonna push through the suffocation, and if my current body does not feel strong enough, since I was able to use Sense the Beast, I will try to activate my lethal body. If I can. Like, I'm gonna try to call upon my strength that I know I have, and to push through this, because even if it's
Okay.
suffocating me, I'll suffocate.
Okay.
What are they gonna gain? Nothing.
So lethal body basically just makes your body stronger.
Ew.
Okay? And it's a free, it's free. You don't need
I
a
mean,
rouse
if I
check.
can't do lethal body, because I don't know which
No,
would be
hang on,
better.
hang on.
Ew.
We'll use lethal body as flavor text.
Okay.
As it doesn't cost you anything. It is your way to tap into the power that you have, or that you had, or that you still have. You don't know what the hell this is, but you activate it. Maybe you don't. But you feel stronger right now. You feel as if you are solidified, but it still feels like your breath is being taken from you. I will want I'll take a resolve and willpower check. For you, that is going to be 2 + 4.
2 + 4, so that's 6. Is that?
Defeated, Sribla.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Ew.
The weight on you feels like it is going to be crushing your ribs as you pull through. You tell yourself that you've activated a power that'll give you this capability to keep going. You're not sure if it's enough. You don't know. You feel like your ribs may break. Would you like to expend willpower? Are you able to?
She's
Yeah.
able to.
Would
Yeah.
you like to?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Make sure to
Because
mark.
I'm either going through or it's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna stay in whatever the fuck this is.
Make sure to expend it.
I expend 1 or 2 or hasab.
It's going to be just put the mark on the sheet and then roll the 2 dice.
Okay.
A 2, right?
Yeah, because she only has a maximum of 2.
That was a success.
Okay. So that's 4.
Ew.
That is just enough.
Okay.
You're lying down on the ground. And you do the first thing, which is to try to grab hold to get up. But you see a looming figure on you. You feel these gigantic, monstrous feet right on your abdomen, and these large, gnarled hands right on your chest. This gigantic figure, curved and curled, with its feet and hands both upon your abdomen, and its back twisted and curled down in a way that should not ever happen. And it's still very tall, and the face is hollow, as if non-existent, with just this long, sagging bone and empty eye sockets. And you also see another figure hovering above, much smaller, and you only see bluish and purple tones as you hear it, not on you, but on someone next to you. And you hear a slap. And just as you try and look around, whatever's on top of you begins to inhale you again. And you are back. And it's staring at the corner. But the void is still there. And you hear the smell of cooking from the kitchen. You hear and smell cooking from the kitchen.
I broke through. I'm breaking back. Give me a minute.
Okay. Wazan.
So, since I was able to, first of all, see Maimuna and realize that there's something else going on here, even with the failure checks, is it possible to use my occult skills? Or
Occult?
occult, yeah.
You can. You're trying to reference and understand what it is that you're experiencing based on anything that you may have read or researched. So an occult check would work. It's only limited to what you have looked into, but you have looked into quite a lot. Not just recently, but even overall. If anything, your interest in the occult has been your biggest strength and maybe what has brought you here all at once. So please make occult plus intelligence. So that is 7.
Yeah. You have to. So 7. Oh, you want the.
Yeah, I could.
So.
Intelligence and
3 and occult is 4, so 7.
7, I need 2 of them to be under.
I mean, for once, please.
You got this.
Did she got it?
Yeah, but this one, I think you need to. If you move it, maybe to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has
1 critical success and 4 successes.
4 successes, 1, and then plus 1 critical, so 5 successes, and 1 this thing on the red one.
It's 1 failure, but the failure is only a bestial failure if the test fails.
So it's just a regular failure.
She has 5 successes.
Because you have 5 successes, this is a success. Therefore, the bestial failure is a simple failure. In this moment, the voices, the cacophony is still going on. You're still hearing all these sounds. But right now, you feel like I can focus, I can ignore this. If anything, a skill you have developed is working through stress, and you are no stranger to your own demons speaking to you. And you try to imagine, try to think, okay, this isn't anything kindred, so what else is there? Werewolves don't do this, they don't have magic like this. Maymun is here, what does this mean? Perhaps, whatever this is happening is more related to her than it is related to your world. Not to mention, the book you are searching for belongs in 2 worlds. It is not just from your own. And this, actually, is a creature you have heard about as a child. Maybe in jokes, maybe in dramatic recreations of nightmares. You are face to face with a Jathum. A Jathum is a jinn that feeds upon you and your nightmares. But the exact mechanics of how it works and what it does in regular everyday speech is not one that is well recorded or spoken about. As for the most part, no one thinks they're real. Just a whisper of fear and giving them space to be real has always played a thin line of believing in what you shouldn't or giving power that exists and getting its attention. But you've done more research than that. You haven't only taken on what general people believe and what the average person knows and fears. You just never knew if they could prey on you. Today you've learned they can prey on Kindred. They do inhabit places full of power and despair. They inhabit locations abandoned, and they prefer prey that has fears to drink. And this is what you have been seeing. your own thoughts, your own worries mirrored against you, used against you. It doesn't know who you are, but it can create a mirror just enough for you to think it does. And the best way to fight it is to not let it know that everything it's showing you is true. But more importantly, not to give in and believe it all. And more tangibly, to look for what does not make sense and keep poking at it and keep pushing within. And when you feel like you are about to suffocate, you're actually getting closer to escaping.
خنقت وخلصت وما طلعت.
Clarity.
That's what I was going to ask.
Kill issue.
Is the method of breaking free similar to what we know?
Yes.
So it's just like resistance.
Yes.
You just have to keep resisting.
Yeah. And you look back, it did get worse where nothing progressed when you just spoke to the voices. Aya. It never quite got worse for you because you never quite kept listening.
I shut them out.
Mayada. It got worse for you and got better and then got worse and then got better as you kept ping-ponging between listening and ignoring and trying to go with brute strength. But it did get better. Was it? With this information, do you want to look and find what does not make sense?
Of course.
Make a wits and awareness. Or I'll leave it up to you if you would like it to be wits and investigation, because you are actively using, you're not just searching for what doesn't make sense, but you're comparing and looking around.
Wits and awareness or wits and intelligence?
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you. Both are correct. Your wits and investigation, no, wits and investigation are higher, so I would go with that because Wazin would rely on her intelligence more. Like basically her ability to piece together clues, her investigation.
Where is investigation?
It's right under awareness, so you have 6.
Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Finally, my luck is turning up.
Yeah?
So, yeah, 4 successes and 2 failures.
4 successes. You look about and you try to find what doesn't fit, what doesn't make sense. As you're walking, the 2 figures of Victor and your past friend keep walking about with you. But as they try to keep your attention, their voices get louder, and you drown them out. As you hear bits and pieces, all of the mirrors, all of the paintings, anything you've hung up turns to a mirror with your own expression and your own features talking to you. And then you notice Wazin is a very particular person when it comes to how they've decorated. It is muted but intentional and cozy. And you find that there is, in the mess of technology, your eye goes there as the colors look a little bit different than what you usually have. But then you see that there is a smartphone that shouldn't have existed back in that time frame. I read a modern one. You go towards it, and then that spot of where that phone should be seems to become a void. And you start hearing one voice get louder among the others as you head towards there. And you feel a slap against your cheek that you didn't cause.
Okay.
And you see from within that phone these hollow eyes staring. You walk towards it, and that phone, normal-sized iPhone, becomes bigger, almost like a gigantic pool. And you go towards it, and you go towards it, And then similarly, you feel your chest suffocating. You feel your ribs begin to crack. Another slap against your cheek. This one actually hurts. And you just hear break. And you wake up and your eyes open. And you see, similarly to what I had described, these gnarled, large feet on your abdomen. This twisted, curved backs spiraling up like a hook and down with these gigantic, long fingers and nails holding your shoulders. And these empty eyes. And just peeking from the corner, a figure that looks at this point a little comically small compared to this on top of you. Purple and blue hues with a hand that reaches out and slaps at you again. And another hand that's trying to push off this creature and failing. You hear a gasp next to you. A gasp that sounds like Mayada's gasp. Aya, you go down to your family pool. I'll take the liberty of saying that you get sunglasses from the sunglasses very conveniently placed near the doorway so that no one can go out in less fashion than they need to. And you go and sit there with the book protected. The voices of... Not voices, the images of your brother. This time there's no pictures. So instead, you start seeing him walk towards you in this slunken fashion, almost like a zombie. At first, perhaps a tired kid. But then, no. It's an adult. It's the form that you know today. The grown man that now graduated, but you will never believe is a grown man. The one that you'll never take seriously as an adult, but supposedly he is. He'll always be your little brother. But walking towards you slunken, body looking decayed. And the voice from him, in his adult voice, but more gravelly, says, "You did this to me. You let me become this."
Aya is trying her best to maintain her composure. I don't know if the powers work here, but she would use, I think, compel or melopomene.
So, Melpomene lets you use awe with your voice.
Yep, and she's gonna tell him to leave.
Okay. Manipulation and presence.
That is first manipulation 3. There's presence. There's presence.
Presence is under one of your disciplines.
3.
Oh, okay. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 rings. Okay. Bismillah. 1 success. 2 success.
You're fine.
This method sucks.
Oh, 2 success.
2 successes.
Yeah.
You try and project your voice, and you see your brother's figure still coming. If you want, you can try and leverage your power, your willpower, and expend it to reroll.
Can I use 2 willpower?
It's going to be the one willpower check.
I just want willpower?
Yeah, it's 1 willpower. Spending willpower lets you basically you reroll up to 3.
Up to 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had 1 red success and 1 black success. If I get to reroll 3 back ones. Okay.
Which is the maximum.
1 success.
Which brings it to a total of 3. Here's what's going to be fun. Now it's possible. So, my dice pool this time's not quite that large. I need to roll exactly 3 successes.
With how many?
3 dice.
3 black?
Yes.
There we go.
It was in case you had rolled higher that I would have said I wouldn't need to roll at all. Yes. 2 successes.
He failed.
Close, but not close enough. You do that,
Skill issue.
and the image of your brother walking doesn't just distort, but everything around you begins to fade a bit, as if it's struggling to stay, as if the illusion is kind of breaking. But there's still a push, a try, as if the creature itself won't let go. They keep pushing and they keep trying. But so do you. I would like you to roll again, but this time enact how you get more insistent, how you get more demanding, to be more commanding.
Do I roll and then
Same
say,
thing.
or say and then roll?
I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Shit.
Told you this. Then I'm okay, but you can't change it midway. It's a rule.
There's no rules on how you choose to roll your dice.
I told you you
Again.
can't. You
One success. So
You got
I'll interpret that as her very desperate thing, saying, "Halas, leave me alone."
okay.
And you can hear the desperation in her voice.
You've still had that first roll as a success,
Yeah.
even if the second one wasn't.
Yes.
So this isn't an overall failure. It just flavors what happens next. So you push through, and as you were making that second command, as the image around you was struggling to exist and pushing through, you basically get to see, give me 3 dice. You basically get to see the earth on top of you as you are laying down on the ground. You don't see anything else except earth, but there's a heaviness on your chest. And you try and sit up, but that heaviness is too much. And you hear a slap, but not on you. And you hear a gasp, and that sounds like Mayada. And then you see these sockets materialize as something tries to breathe you in.
Can I speak?
You can.
I would like to use compel, which uses eye contact. I don't know if that works. With
You can certainly try it.
And I would like to say, "Get off me."
Okay.
Charisma dominates.
Yes.
Right?
You roll and then hold on to that roll. Mayada.
Okay, so
You're back in,
I know.
and you can smell الحرة بصبعه.
Fucking hell, respectfully. She is too focused on getting out. She's not giving it to her, but she saw this she saw her friends laying down and like, okay. She pushed through, she wasn't strong enough. So this time, she knows how hungry she is, but she is willing to risk it all. Like she's like, it's either gonna have me or I'm gonna have it. And she's gonna look, I need more strength. I need to be able to take a big breath to be able to not only get up, but also punch it out. So I'm gonna try to, and since I already have lethal body active, now I'm gonna try to active my prowess, which is gives me like insane power. Prowess. But I do need to make a rouse check. Which
Okay.
will risk putting me at 4 hunger.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah. And I need to get out. And
Okay.
this is dangerous now. I see this weird ass creature on top of me. She knows what it is. I don't. It's on all of my friends. This is like kill or be killed at this point. So, success.
Okay. So, as your rouse check here, as you are calling for your blood to awaken to give you power, it's not the usual. The usual is that you hear that beast that is just slumbering, wake up more, and just feed into it, and you tap into it, but it's always there. But this time, the line between you and the beast, while it's always kind of vague as a gangrel, this time it's actually not there. What happens is instead, you just hear your father walk up to you, and you see puncture wounds in his neck, as if you have drank from him. You haven't. You doubt it for a second. In that second, as you're tapping into your power, you doubt it, where you look at yourself, where you try to feel if you fed. You haven't. And his face is distorted in this look of, how could you do this to me?
No, yeah.
And you awaken your power. What do you do?
Basically, as I'm awakening this power, like my first goal is take a deep breath in so that I don't pass out again. And like, I know something is on top of me. I am taking this breath and the strength to push off, like get up and like immediately push off whatever it is on top of me so that I can push off and pounce on. It's like the first goal, breathe, push.
Okay.
And then...
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to require... let's make it a strength and I'm going to say this is athletics, not brawl. So strength and athletics.
And I do get +2 to damage.
Yes.
Something like that. So
Well, yeah, we're not quite at damage. We're just at the roll here. The damage comes at a different point.
So sorry, strength and athletics.
It's right at the first one, up below physical. Okay, so roll. Have your roll ready. Waza. You've seen that imagery. What do you do?
So I'm awake.
You are, but there's still that on top of you.
What do I know? Like, what does Waza know about Jacqueline? Like, is it the same thing we know?
Yes.
Because would sheer willpower and just trying to move help?
It would, but it isn't your strong suit. But you are awake. You did not get sucked back in. And you can see Maymuna try. And she just notices in her, at this point, at least 5th slap.
Can I speak?
See your eyes open. You can.
Can I try to help Mayada reach, like, reach us to wake up and be aware?
Do you call out for her?
Let me see. I would call out for her, and also, would I be able to use manipulation on her to wake up? Just to wake up. Like, convince her to...
It can work, but how are you trying to manipulate her to wake up? Like, how would you roleplay manipulation here? It is creative and fun, but how would you roleplay it?
If you wake up, I'll give you a reverse bow.
I think it's the last thing you want right now. Although I would like to have that.
No, this needs eye contact. Never mind.
Yeah, can I do?
Okay, I'll call out to her, and
Yeah.
so can I reach her? Is she close?
She is. You try to reach her by hand, and you do, and you naturally find her hand balled up in fists.
No, baby.
So I would try to kind of like shake her up from her shoulder and keep calling out.
Her muscles are extra swollen than
Yes, yes, they are.
You can tell she's activating her power.
And Maymuna, aware that you're awake, says, "Oh, finally, okay. Don't look at the eyes. Don't look at the eyes.
Looking at me.
You're looking at Mayada." And she then says, "Whatever you do, do not look back." You feel the crushing weight increase. and you look at Mayada, and at this point, Maimuna notices you focusing on Mayada, and she's like, okay, just keep looking at her. I don't know, grab her or something. And you see her just keep trying to shove this creature. You look at Mayada and you see it's not that there is another Jathum on top of her. It's not that there is another Jathum on top of her. It is one with basically 3 pairs of feet and 3 pairs of hands and this hook-like back that then contorts into one together, forming this gnarly tree. And you see that there is a gasp coming from Aya. You can tell that Mayada and Aya are at a point of pushing through. They're not quite there, but they're at that point.
As well.
I'm going to count it as just because, okay, you're not physically strong, but strange things can happen. So, how about, just for flavor, roll a strength check. It's just going to be a straight strength because you don't have any athletics. But I just want to flavor this. Just these two. I just want to flavor it. You will not incur any bestial failure from this.
2 successes. One critical success and
Okay. So given that this is driven by hunger, the flavoring would be that you try to push in using whatever feral ability you have to move. But not feral as in vampiric. Not as in giving in to any compulsion or bane or what have you may know. More feral of just a creature trying to survive. And you shove and push, not yourself, but rather just at Mayada. And this is where I will take the 2 rolls from you. You may add, Mayada, 1 additional dice.
Okay, question. Since I have rolled blanks and all 7 dice, can I willpower some of them other than the additional 1?
Okay, yes you can.
Okay, thank you.
You will have, just make sure to mark it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 willpower. Okay, that's 2 successes.
And then you have that 1 additional dice.
3 successes.
Okay. You have 2 more? Blank?
Ew.
Do you want to push through again?
Yeah, why not?
Well, how much willpower do you have?
I have 4, and I've used 2 now.
And you'd be at 3. So what this means, if you use that last one...
No, if I push through more, then I'll be at 3.
If you push 2 more, if you push 1 more, you'll be at 3.
Ew, and like right now I'm at 2.
Okay. Then...
I will push,
Okay, go ahead. You can push through to the last. Keep in mind, if you reach 0 willpower, you get a penalty to social and mental tests.
It's fine. This roll is gonna put me at 3.
In true gangrel fashion.
What are you saying?
What?
Another. So that's 4 successes.
Okay. So 4 successes.
Yes, and 3 willpower spent out of 4.
Yes. It is just enough. Barely enough, but just enough.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
Pushing me through.
Yes. What do you want to do exactly with this success? How do you want to play this out?
So, first thing I did was I took a breath, which helped me be a bit conscious. I wanted to push it off, but I wasn't sure if I was fully out of it or not. But when I felt Wazen's hand on me, and I turned and I looked at her and I see her looking at me, I was like, okay. And what I'm gonna do is the thing on me, I want to try to punch it off or push it off. I'm with this strength that I just mustered, I don't want to waste it. I'm gonna the thing I want to do is to get this thing off of me.
Okay. Aya, what was your roll? 4 successes? Also just enough. As you are pushing through to quite literally push this creature off. As you are calling out to wake them up, you have heard Aya say something. At first a mumble, but then you actually hear her speak with full force. What do you say?
Get off me. To the thing. Yeah.
All of you see how this creature is connected as one singular being, not three different ones. And it does get off of you. And the reason why the 4 successes are enough in this case is because they're not counted as just the 4 successes alone. They are counted as a combined effort. And with you waking up first, I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it. With you waking up first, far earlier and faster than expected, is what led to that first tear and break, where maintaining the 3 became harder. As your images began, as you tried to push through, and it tried to focus in on you, you identified it, and it knew you identified it. The effort focused on you drew away from theirs, causing more breaks in their illusionary reality as its power came pummeling towards you.
Like a chain effect. Okay.
Yes. And that dipped difficulty a bit down, as identifying it was never its plan.
Okay.
I want you 3 to collectively describe how you work together now, having been all awake, having made eye contact enough, with enough several seconds of this creature loosening its weight. You realize that it's not heavy in physical form. It is not heavy because of weight or kilograms. It is just this heaviness that uses this emotional manipulation. The weight on you subsides too fast for a creature that's just stepping off of your literal chest. So describe how you all get up.
So the second I realize what's on her, she gets up completely. Stay away! And she uses compel.
You use compel again to push it off.
Should I roll for it?
No need for a roll.
I get up. My clothes around here are like torn up at this point. I'm swole. I get up, extra swole. I see how light it is, but I am now looking at it in a way where I'm trying to identify any weak points. I want to rip it up. I'm still hungry. I don't want to eat it, but I want to rip it up. I'm mad. Like whatever this thing was, I hated it. I hate every second of it. They're up, we're up. I want to attack it. That's my thought process.
Wasn't.
I was gonna say compel, but it says it has to be immortal.
I mean,
no, it doesn't have to be.
I think it's generally used on mortals. Because it says victim. It's just that it's far more likely to be a success on mortals.
Oh, okay. So I think it would be instinct.
Yeah, no roll is required against an unprepared mortal.
Oh, okay.
But,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, definitely compel.
Okay.
To just get off.
No need to take rolls.
Okay.
In this case, there's already this kind of imbalance. What happens is that you see the creature shrink in size as it gets off. You see one thing. It's slinking off. It's leaving. But it's taken someone that hasn't woken up.
Bushra? I said I'm attacking it.
I know, I'm just describing what's happening. It is slinking off with Bushra.
I'm not letting them.
You chase after it. It's not fast.
Can I at least grab Bushra?
You can. You go in to grab, and you see that this being, it's not standing up as it should. This Jathum seems to be sprouting limbs wherever way it would want, and it walks similar to how a spider does. Truly a being of nightmares. And as you hold on to her, you realize this creature is slightly willing to rip her apart.
I look back at both of them while I'm holding Bushra. I'm like, it's gonna kill her. Tell it to let her go. Like, here's your voices.
Okay. This is where we can use compel, and I'll
Okay.
take a roll. It'll be combined.
Sure.
Okay.
Because this is where I know, okay, pure strength is not gonna cut this one. It's gonna cut her.
So it's just 2 for me.
For you,
Dominate is 2.
it's going to be charisma plus dominate.
Charisma, which is non-existent.
You are not very charismatic.
One.
No, you're not. You have one.
I got 3 successes.
And she got 1 success, so
success.
total of 4.
Total of 4.
Do we need to?
I roll. What was the contest roll?
Contest roll was intelligence and resolve.
Okay. It's far more fun to do that rather than... Total was how much?
4.
4.
I could use a willpower.
حتى
You can, but let's see what I roll. Because there's a chance you might not need to, huh?
عندك hunger?
It's not a vampire. I'm just rolling because it's more fun that way.
3.
Yes! Okay.
هنا.
Role play it out how the both of you request.
And I'm holding on to Bushra.
I would think,
Wait.
as you say that. This is foreshadowed. This is foreshadowed.
Sorry, I'm so
I
sorry.
need to see that meme as well.
I think channeling in her inner Arab تمسك أقرب شيء near to her and throws it at them like a nail.
Okay. I don't know.
Stop it! Drop her right now.
I don't know how you found it, but you found Ship. You found Ship. You found Ship. I don't know how you found it, but you did. Yes. You will be discussed later.
أخذتها من واو.
Sure. I don't know how you have one. I don't know how you found
It's a very important component.
Maybe. I don't know at this point. You do not have time to be discussed, but you found one. Oh,
Would you scream with me since we're doing it together?
Yeah, but I would be screaming. I'd be so angry because I'm
Screaming
pissed off,
obscenities.
scared, and everything. Yeah, I would be like, أنواع السب. أنواع
Okay.
السب.
So you do that. You throw an al عليه. And you're able to compel it strong enough to have it let go. And you see what looks like a flight or fight response. And it does let go and run off. And Maimuna says, just leave it. It's not something that fights, but it's not worth it. Just leave it. And Bushra is theirs. Almost unconscious.
Yeah.
I slap her.
No, ما بخليك slap her. I'm like الحين I was holding her, for now I'm just carrying her like.
And I slap her while you're carrying.
لا بسوي كذا. Hey.
Maybe she needs to wake up.
Yeah, but not with the slap.
I don't know.
She gently taps her. Wake up?
Anyway.
Does she wake up?
It takes long enough for you to feel worried.
Yeah, but like I'm not
Okay,
gonna
that's
still
not
just
her.
holding her. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
put her
not-
down. Yeah. Okay, I was holding her. Then okay, we look. The situation is fine. I'll put her down.
I have an extra blood bag. Did she need that? Blood bag?
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
While they're arguing, I slap her.
You slap her.
Aib.
Maimuna also slaps her.
Aib.
I got her to wake up that way.
Yeah, but that's her. She's an older lady.
I mean, I don't.
You guys don't have manners.
I can't tell your ages. You kind of all look the same.
Does she wake up late?
She does.
Oh.
In the middle of this argument.
Literally, I thought جنية. Besides, looking at a fan.
Yes. She wakes up. And she is rather disoriented, but she's fine. It's like,
صح النوم.
what? What happened?
Something was on us, and we were all in our separate realities, and it was gross.
Okay.
We fought it off, though.
So it wasn't real.
No, none of it was.
Okay.
I'm assuming you've had a great time.
Doesn't matter. We got over it.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, she's right.
Isham, literally, we're in the middle of
No.
nowhere. Want to
She's-
sit here and
she's
talk
right.
about our emotions?
She's right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Because what are we going to talk about? You want us all to bare our souls in the middle of the earth?
No, but we don't have to rub it in each other's faces.
Yes, we do.
Just
Let's
move
go.
on.
Do you want to talk about your emotions? Really?
No,
Right here and
I
now?
don't want to talk about emotions.
I wanted to talk about
Guys,
my
do you have
emotions.
energy to fight? Really?
Yes, I'm
Let's
actually
just
really
go.
ripped up right now. I'm like, yes.
Let's move.
Yes.
Khalas. Let's just keep moving, please.
Fine.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done from this place.
Fine.
You continue on. As you continue, what is the atmosphere like? How are you walking along?
I'm playing girl. She's in a bad mood.
She's just walking. I am mad.
She's following whoever's going first.
I'm going first.
Busha would be second.
I am mad. I am hungry. I want to rip something apart. And this thing that was on me, I didn't even get to rip it apart because it's a freaking spider that ran away. And now I have nothing to do with this anger. Nothing to direct it at.
Angry and terrified.
And
How's my morning?
she's just silent, kind of like her eyes darting. I feel like I shouldn't be here.
I think we should thank her. Thank you.
Later
Nirma.
on when we calm down.
Okay. And Bushra, her eyes just look focused. And you continue. 5 minutes, 10, 20, maybe 30. At this point, you don't know. There's no cellular network. You've checked your phone again.
Does my watch not work? Do you
Watch
have
works.
watches?
Would you wear a watch?
I think an Apple Watch.
I think you're too fancy for an apple. Let's be real.
What should I wear? Like
One of those smartwatches that are
Garmin's?
like very expensive and fancy.
the 5,000 Garmin's?
I don't know the.
Yeah, there still won't be
time.
signal.
But it wouldn't work.
But there's still no,
There's
there's no
enough time that
signal, but
passed.
there's time.
Yeah.
So you're able to tell that this is taking forever. Finally, you reach an end. A dead end. This isn't a perfect hallway. This is a winding, earthy path that opens and caves and opens and caves as if something forced its way in or out, you do not know. And Bushra goes up and she starts inspecting and examining and trying to understand. No, we did not make it all the way here just for nothing.
I can punch through.
I was gonna say, please, it's full already.
You punch.
Yes.
I will punch through.
You punch.
I will keep punching.
Your first punch, it's just the soft, warm mud of the earth, the packed earth. A bit falls as you normally would expect. You punch again. Same thing, a bit falls. But you are the only one here that has actually punched through ground. In the right now, you imagine the first time you punched through ground. When you were actually buried underneath. You don't have time to examine what this feels like, to feel like you're buried again, to be once again underneath the ground. But this will need therapy later. This is not the same. This is too packed. This is too hard. There's something there.
Okay, now I am focusing my, instead of just blindly punching, okay, I see there's something there. I'm trying to now, instead of just like punching, I'm trying to like, in a way where like I'm going in and scooping and like having bigger masses full or like trying to get to whatever this hard thing is.
In the frustration, the Bushra helps.
Can I use heightened senses to figure out if there's something that I can hear or see through there?
Okay. Heightened senses.
What's the result?
Sure, go ahead. Do
Yeah,
that.
after my first few, I would mention
Yeah,
like
but-
there's something behind here.
You see Bushra first go and try and remove things physically, but then instead you see her begin, as if she is casting something, as if she is calling upon a power. Casting's not the right word. You know what it's like when a vampire is tapping into their ability, when a kindred is using that. But instead, hers looks a little bit different. It looks like nothing you know. And with that, you see her just begin to sluice off Earth itself, as if she's commanding it to just fall off. Whatever had happened where she could not do anything with that beast, you see her now as someone that is maybe a lot more capable than you even initially thought. And you try and sense, but you don't feel anything, as if it is far too quiet. Eventually, you reach a point where someone covered this using real physical means, which is actually covering it and packing it, but almost methodically. Your process of manual removal doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
But the process she's using, which is almost magical and methodical, does seem to work. What you had done gave her a hint on what this is and snapped her into reality as she does this. You see this door. It's cold to the touch, maybe from the material that it's made from. And Wazin, you get this sensation that there's something here. There's something there. And the door opens.
It opens by itself?
No, you're opening.
Oh, okay.
The door opens as you're holding it.
Yeah.
And inside is this perfectly circular room, encased in some kind of material that is not earth. Again, not the lighting, not the time to pause and reflect on what it is. There are no light sources, but it's as if the material is a bit reflective.
My phone flash.
Your phone flash. That gives a light source. The wall reflects something as a metal of some kind. In the middle, there is a simple, elevated part of the earth in a perfect rectangle.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
And this absolutely perfect rectangle, it's made out of a simple stone that you may or may not have seen in person, but you certainly know that this is a very simple grave. And it is open.
I approaches.
It's open?
It's opened.
It opened?
It is open.
Okay, so is it empty though?
I approaches.
Aya
to see.
approaches.
Yeah. Cautiously.
R.I.P. sis. R.I.P.
Bushra approaches with you.
Grandpa.
And you take a peek. And in it is a figure, not wrapped in the simple white shawl you would expect, but rather very rich, deep purple robe. Eyes open. And immediately,
R.I.P. sis. R.I.P.
immediately grabs for Bushra. And these vampiric fangs open against his dark skin, glistening with the flashlight of your phone, and begins to drink her. And this is where we will end.
What?
Season 1.
No! What do you mean?
No, hold on.
No. Don't listen to her. Wait.
In which case, this is going to come out at the end of the year while this is like extremely outdated.
It's okay. We're all millennials. We're going to stay behind the
Hey,
trends.
speak for yourself.
I don't know. You're one of us. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
mean? And here.
Yes.
I thought you were going to defend me. What do you mean? I'm just with yourself. I don't know what I am.
You're in between.
I'm a zillennial.
Yeah.
But yes,
Oops.
this is the end of season 1.
Unacceptable.
أقول we just ننحاش ونخلي بشرة معلش.
Listen,
I was going to say stop. I
this is rude.
can't believe you sent in bait with Aya. يعطيك العافية. You didn't kill her.
Listen.
I mean, I rolled for it. It wasn't a success or failure. It was who?
Oh.
I didn't decide.
I remembered what I was wearing for this outfit.
Listen.
Close the door. Wait. At the top of the session, I asked the players if they want to remember anything specific about their characters. And the first thing she says is that, I don't remember what I was wearing in the last episode.
That's the most important thing.
Allah.
Anyways, halfway through I remembered. So I didn't want to ruin the vibe. Just stay quiet.
Thank
She
you.
was wearing a full hazmat suit with a gas mask. Yeah.
Oh, yes, she was.
So I want you to guys remember this entire time where she's like, get over yourself, خلاص. She's in a full hazmat suit.
Yes.
With a gas mask.
Yes.
And probably an eye shield to protect him.
So all of us die. And
Except Aya, because she's protected.
she's protected by a gas mask.
It didn't protect
And
her
the
from
hazmat suits.
It didn't protect her from a Jathum.
كان قاعد فوقي.
Yes.
كان قاعد فوقي. ما عضني ما خشني ما
So all it takes is for someone to sit on you. Unbelievable.
أنا أقول we sacrifice بشرة.
Yeah, listen.
We already saved her
We
once.
close the door again.
شغلانة we keep saving.
نشغل الجاثوم كله يجي حق هذا.
Well, I should have. I think I got a knife with me, but I don't think it's gonna do
He's
anything.
gonna do it.
I don't think.
أحد يطلع آية الكرسي مثلا.
والله كنت بقولها بس I was like لا دقيقة I shouldn't say this. Cut this please. Cut this part.
Cut this.
بس the entire time like
Look. No, to be honest, it is our instinct that when we're talking about the things we talked about here, is to recite Ayat al-Kursi. So it's not wrong. It's our instinct.
I don't want people يتنمرون عليها online.
And that's different. You didn't actually do it.
But anyway,
But it's
online.
Yeah.
تنمرت على نفسي.
But that's how we deal with things we don't understand.
Yeah.
That we're scared of, you know.
It's
At the end of the
normal.
day, that's our...
I don't want to put it in a game.
No. That makes sense. But it just makes it makes
If
sense.
I were there, I
Yeah.
would have done that 100%.
And it's possible that your kindred, maybe in the back of their head that came up. That's very much possible.
A family friend went to a magic show. Was it called David Copperfield? ولا عايزة كرسي معه. يعني
Again, it feels like the logical thing. Now,
through that.
Ew.
this has been a very wonderful journey. I am very happy to have told this story with you guys, and of course, it's not over.
Obviously.
Yes,
Obviously.
it's on a very nice casual cliffhanger. Nothing
Casual.
much.
Casual. Like one of the biggest cliffs I've ever seen that we're hanging on. What is that?
But before we end, I enjoyed bringing Jathum into this.
That was actually really nice.
Yeah.
Do you know, I suffered from Jathum most of my life.
I'm so sorry.
Since
I did once.
Same.
from 1999 until 2018.
You know, that's
Every
almost
night.
the same as me.
Every night.
Like
Every night.
exactly the
3
same as me.
times. Yeah.
The things I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I would like to note, if you watch this far along with us, you've seen that we have many editing issues in which our cameras don't really continuously last. So the game does naturally come with quite a lot of pauses. In between these pauses, we have checked in that this isn't pushing the boundaries of any player. So
The boundaries
Play
have been
safely.
pushed.
She has
We
been.
are over the edge on the cliff.
She told me, bitch, suck it up.
However, we need to explain Jathum.
I know you are.
Jathum in medical or scientific terms is just sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that.
So one possible explanation is that people that had sleep paralysis were actually being sat on top of by this monster. I guess in this case, you've experienced both.
Yeah, no. We have, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to keep telling the story. Whether we continue playing in person as we're able to, or if we move to an online format to accommodate easier timing and soon to be different time zones and locations.
I'm traveling.
Yes. Now, for the end of season 1 of Vampire the Masquerade, Dubai by Night, I just want to, first off, thank the players for creating such wonderful, fun characters. This story wasn't created with a plot and then the characters fit in. This was a very fun experience where instead the characters were created and then the plot was made based on the interests, and a fun exploration of what can we tell that is uniquely ours, that is uniquely from within our culture, our history, and specifically our nightmarish lore. We have a lot of wonderful lore in our history. Some of it is scary, and this is just a bit of a taste.
Yeah.
And second, I want to thank you. If you've made it this far with us, it means the world that you've listened in to our very professional and serious and highly experienced everything. Mm-hmm. We know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes,
I am very clearly an absolute expert in Vampire the Masquerade.
you are.
What does this do again?
This one you eat like cookie. Please don't actually eat dice. Do not try at home.
Don't do it.
But no, this is my first vampire game. I love the system because of the storytelling potential. I'm still new to the rules, but I guess part of why I wanted to do this is to prove that it's okay to create stories with new systems. Just get out there and play more games.
And even if you don't get it, it's fun.
Yes.
And this was a blast. I enjoyed
Yes.
this, honestly.
Likewise.
Mostly smashing things.
Samesies.
Good time.
Yes.
I enjoyed
love my
mostly watching my
accent.
Ada smash things.
I enjoyed watching you guys cringe.
Yeah.
So much
She
fun.
says she makes them cringe.
I love it.
And
I love it.
I particularly love the title of storyteller more than like Dungeon Master. I think that's great, or Game Master. Now, as a final note, I hope you continue following along with us as we tell more stories. Vampire the Masquerade is not the only one. We have so much more with the same players, with different players, with new players, all coming to do one thing. Tell stories that are uniquely representative of our culture and our history, but at the end of the day, make it fantasy. Make it not realistic. This is not a one-to-one depiction of anything. This is a fun what if, similar to how a lot of other lores and cultures are not represented one-to-one, but why not something different? Any closing notes from you guys, then?
Thank you for arranging everything, for having us here, for actually streamlining everything, especially for someone like me that has zero experience in tabletop. So it's been fun. The characters that they brought to life have been extremely fun, both of them. So thank you, all of you.
This is Yara's first ever tabletop game, and I knew she'd be great at it, despite
Incredible.
despite the pressure of her first game being recorded with lights surrounding
Yeah,
her.
it's first time playing and she's recorded and there's lights and there's mics and there's so many cuts.
And she's playing the smart character, and she's actually smart, and she's saying in character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you guys.
So,
Boost of confidence. Thank you.
no, I am happy to have you at every single table.
Thank you. Thank you. Be my pleasure.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to. Yes. You don't have to. I was giving pause and room, but not pressure.
I thought we were doing that.
Daniel was doing pressure, like, okay, your turn.
I thought that was intentional, so I joined in.
Yeah. That's good. That was intentional. I'm sorry, Sarah. Hectic.
She did that the entire season. She annoyed me. You'll see my resting face is always
Yeah.
just because of how she's speaking.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Although I love annoying Sarah. In
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
Not so much out of game.
And I think the future games will all be how much can Dania annoy Sarah.
I should probably put a meter of how wanting
Yes.
to punch you
We should.
throughout this.
Ideas for editing. If you see this, then this idea did happen. Now,
Oh, I did have a comment. Thank you so much, storyteller, Mr. Khazad, if you will.
thank you.
Wow.
It has been a very pleasant experience. So much fun. I loved playing and acting out Aya. This is a voice that I used to do to one of my friends, and I love acting it out. And actually, I'm not an intellectual.
You're
with the voice.
terrifyingly good at it.
Thank you.
But also, Aya's not a comedic trope. She's not just one-dimensional. She has a degree in biochemistry.
Apparently.
Actually, I was gonna say I thought Aya was one-dimensional at first, but the more I played, the more I dug deeper.
Yeah.
The more I found like, oh, I
You
actually
dug deeper as we were digging?
Yeah.
Freaking hole.
Yeah.
No, actually, it was before. But yeah, it was fun discovering Aya at that level.
So,
And thank you guys too. You guys were so much fun. Love to annoy you.
yes.
Tweet to all of them.
And I know for sure you will get more opportunities to annoy each other in the future.
Looking forward to it.
On the table, out of the table, that'll never actually stop. Now, thank you so much. And we look forward to having you join us again in our table with, you can't see, but there's a lot of snacks everywhere. So come join us with your favorite snack as we pause and have ours in the middle of game. And see you next time.
Bye.